So, about this time last year, I was in my local farm store and I was really surprised to see some vegan Skechers being sold in the shoe section. And they were proudly promoted as vegan as well. I understand that shoes and other products are commonly made out of lots of different materials today. We have a lot of plastic in our products today, whether it's our shirts or our shoes, handbags, so on. We have a lot of poly materials. In this world, they're constantly being made. There's more and more made every day. It's a huge deal. I've really been on this journey to get back to natural materials. So cotton, wool, linen, leather. It's not even really there's lots of different theories out there about, frequencies given off by clothing or just the impacts in general of wearing microplastics when you're washing and drying that material, and the tiny microplastics that shed off of clothing and breathing that in when you're cleaning your lint trap and all of that stuff. But it's more of just a feel thing for me. Like, I love a good product that actually feels great. Like, I like to go into a clothing store and feel the material, and if it's soft, that naturally makes me want to buy it. I've always kind of been repelled by the athletic wear that has come into popularity in my lifetime. Specifically, I would say, like, in high school on up, I just feel like we were inundated with that kind of different dry fit materials, and I've never been a fan of those. I just think they kind of stink, honestly. They hold in the smell, and they're just not my favorite. I love leather too. I love the smell of leather. I love the feel of leather. I love the color of leather. And when you see fake leather products, it's just not the same. Also, as a leather worker, I'm obviously going to be a big proponent of handmade goods, but also goods made from real leather. That's something that we love here at Blumen Handcraft. So today I just want to talk a little bit about leathercraft and my journey into that, and then also show off some of the products that I've made. If you are an amateur leather crafter, maybe you're interested in making and selling products or just making products for yourself. And I wanted to give you some ideas on what you can make, because I've tried a lot of different things, kind of trying to nail down what I like to make, what I would like to maybe possibly sell, because this isn't a cheap hobby. This is something that it would be nice if you got a little bit of income from it. And there's a lot of people out there that are actually making a living from this. And I think that's really amazing. If we can promote locally made, locally grown goods, if we can promote local businesses producing these products. I don't know about you, but I'm just frankly tired of AI. I'm frankly tired of just big box stores and even Amazon, even though that is a marketplace even though Amazon was developed more as, well, originally they sold books, but more of a marketplace. So small businesses can create a shop on Amazon and sell their products. I'm just quite frankly, I'm fatigued by all of that. I'm fatigued by people saying, "Oh, where'd you get your shirt?" "Oh, it's Amazon." Well, it's not Amazon. There's an actual brand behind that, and we've let Amazon just become the brand. And I'm just fatigued by that. I want to promote local businesses or just American made businesses. I want industry and manufacturing to come back here and not be overseas and all of that. So this is a long introduction to just start off by saying, let me show you some different items that I've made out of leather and talk about the benefits of leather, real leather. So as you can see from just a few examples I have here in my old barn here, so excuse the cobwebs, but I do enjoy making bags. That's something that I've been really focused on, and learning the different tips and tricks and techniques for making a bag is very interesting to me. And again, I feel like that's a skill that we've really lost here, because we don't have people in our communities that are making these products anymore. It's all mostly overseas. So we're having to kind of relearn some certain things or go and find the people that still know these skills. And so that just completely fascinates me and everything. But I've been really interested in bag making, how bags are constructed and why they're constructed that way. Even adding liners into bags, that's really been something that I've been very interested in. But like this tote bag I just recently finished, I really like the lacing on the edges. This is all constructed out of lace. There's no sewing involved on this. I do have rivets holding the handles on. These are not double cap rivets, which are really easy to find, and you'll kind of see those more if you start watching YouTube videos and stuff like that, but those don't hold very well for me, so I kind of went with more of a traditional rivet style, and these are much stronger. These are copper rivets. But I really enjoy the leather lacing details, and this bag is completely constructed, like held together by leather lacing, which is really cool. Same as this little handbag here. I just think it gives it a nice little touch. It is fairly simple on the inside, but it's really nice little bag, and I've enjoyed making this one. I can't wait to use it. Another thing that I've been interested in is journal covers. I use a lot of these notepads, and this design allows you to put a notepad in here, or you could slide a book in on the side as well. So I really like that feature. So if any of these products intrigue you, I am creating a shop. I know there are so many leather products that you could buy online, but I'd really appreciate if you checked out the shop. I'll put a link here in the video and down below in the description for you to check out and just browse and peruse. But I'm also going to be sharing some little tips and tricks on our website, blumenhandcraft.com. And if you're interested in getting into leatherwork, which I really think that you should, because it's really a fun craft and you're preserving traditional skills and maybe reigniting lost skills. And there's so many really fun, creative things that you can do with leather. It's also a byproduct that needs to be used up. It's a byproduct of our meat industry. And I just think what better way to utilize most of the animal than by crafting something out of this byproduct. So even things like this little leather book, really neat ideas and all that. So if you want to learn more about how to get started in leathercraft, I have a beginner guide on our website. You can download that, and it kind of walks you through, like, if you're going to get started in leathercraft, some of the tools that you actually need. There's some kits out there that you can buy, but they're not the best. There's just a lot of things that you don't really need, and then there's some things that would be better to have on hand at first than other things. So I kind of put together a guide on that because I was a little bit frustrated thinking back to all of the money that I've wasted on certain tools and the extra money on shipping that I've had to essentially waste because I'm buying tools from all these different places at different times and all of that. So if you can get everything you need in one trip from a store, that is the best way to do it. So the guide is there for you to help you with that. Please check that out on blumenhandcraft.com. And again, if you try out leathercraft and you're like, ooh, I'm really bad at this, but I'd still love to support a small batch artisan, would appreciate you visiting the shop. So thanks for taking the time. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon.